Hey folks, I'm back. I know it's been a while again, but there is a good reason for that, and I'll let you know that in just a moment. But in this video, I have a big thank you to Mr. Rob Chapman. I have an option for you to choose the very next guitar that I buy and unbox. I've got a few shout outs to do. I've got a feature channel, some guitar news, a special hello, and an unboxing, all coming up in this latest China Guitar Sceptic video. So, I am back, and it has been a while again, and I seem to just disappear and go underground, I know, every now and then. But there is a really good reason this time, folks, and it is very simply that we have moved abode, we've moved house, and we've been in a little bit of chaos for the last few weeks. And it was lucky, actually, that I put up the Chapman video, because that's proved quite popular and got quite a lot of views in the interim. But I've been without half of my studio equipment. I've still got no lighting, so I'm having to sit by this window and use some natural light in order to make this video any good for you. And yeah, I've just been out of the loop. We also lost internet connection, not due to us, but thanks to the glorious wonders that are British Telecom over that first couple of weeks. So I had no way of uploading a video anyway. And that's also why I haven't had chance to reply to very many comments on my videos either. So I apologise for that in this little period. Also, during the move, we've said goodbye to the horrible flowery couch. I know some of you really love it, and it was a bigger star of the videos than anything else. And sorry to those of you who will miss it, but it's gone to a good home. Good friends of mine needed another sofa bed, or a replacement for a sofa bed, which that was, by the way, in their conservatory. So as part of our move, we've given it to them because they'll get better use out of it than I will, having you all rip the nonsense out of it on my channel. So cheerio to the flowery sofa. Anyway, I did title this video a big thank you to Rob Chapman, and I would like to say a big thank you to Rob Chapman, because while he hasn't been in direct contact with me, he did take the time to watch and respond and send me a message to the previous video about the Chapman guitars not being ripped off by MILTON Guitars. And his comment went, "Hi dude, just saw this, and just to say good luck to you," which was really sweet of him. Chapman Guitars does not own guitars or collaborative design. No, absolutely, I totally agree, and it's very kind of you to acknowledge that. Please ignore any negativity from anyone who says otherwise. And then there's a big smiley winking face. And that's got 166 likes, including a very big one from me. I always got the impression from the limited number of videos that I'd seen prior to being tipped off about the similarities between Chapman and MILTON guitars, and the few videos I'd seen with him and Lee reviewing gear, he always seemed like a real nice dude. And I think that comment and taking the time to bother to comment really proved that. So a huge thanks to you, Rob. Really appreciate the fact that you watched the video and understand that I'm not trying to rip you off, or Chapman guitars, I should say. And yeah, just huge kudos and respect to you for that. Thanks very much. The other thing that is quite apparent is that the videos had an awful lot of watches and relatively few trolling comments. So I did have a few on the forum, and in fact there was a comment after I put the previous video up saying, was I a bit down on the forum? And then somebody else referring to the various names and insults that have been slung my way. They don't bother me. I feel sorry for trolls and for people that have got nothing positive to say. And I'm pretty sure that I speak for Rob in that there's no place for that on the internet, and there's no place for that in the guitar community. You know, we should be around to support and help each other and to encourage and not judge. I mean, I'm never going to be the player that Rob is. I don't intend to be, and I haven't got the time to be. Even if I, wanted to be, I could be dedicated enough, but I don't have the time. I've got a job to hold down and several other little hobbies that I do in my spare time. So he's an incredible player, and I'd love to be able to play like him. But he's still done a video himself on saying, don't judge guitar players. There is no hierarchy. I love what I do. I love how I play. I play enough to get by and do the kind of music and gigs that I want to do, and it's a great hobby. And the reason I do this channel is to try to put something back into the guitar community. I hope I'm doing a service which allows people to know the truth and the ins and outs behind these Chinese fake guitars, and I hope it helps people. I've had so many emails from people saying it does. Anyway, I've had a few more negative or thumbs downs on the Chapman rip-off video than I usually get, but then that's pretty commensurate with the number of views it's had. It's had I think 40,000 views in the last 4 weeks, which is a very high viewing rate for me on this channel, this little old me and this channel. So it was good to get some feedback from you. I've had some really lovely encouraging emails. I've had a lot of words of encouragement. I have blocked a few trolls and a few people who had unsavoury things to say, not so often about me, but Chapman Guitars. I didn't put that video up for you guys to have an opportunity to knock Chapman Guitars. I think what Rob Chapman, and Lee Anderton have done with Chapman Guitars is really brilliant and very commendable, and it's offering a good quality guitar for a reasonable price, and that's got to be good for the guitar community, hasn't it? So I didn't want people knocking them any more than I wanted people knocking me, so I have had to delete a few and block a few people, but in the main, more frequently than on a lot of my unboxing videos, I had very popular and positive responses and comments on it. So thanks to everybody for that, and particularly again to Rob for bothering to watch and to make a comment for me. So getting to our point of this video, there will be some more Milton news soon. I'm waiting on a couple of manufacturers. I've discounted a couple who just haven't bothered to get back to me very quickly, but I am still in talks with another couple of prototype potential manufacturers, and I hope to have some news for you really soon. So do watch, like and subscribe to these videos and this channel, and I will come back to you with more on the Milton guitars as soon as I'm able to. I'm not going to rush, folks, because all the best things come to those who wait, and jump in haste and make a decision in haste and repent at leisure. That's what they say, isn't it? And so, yeah, I will be back to you with that soon. But before I do that, in the interim, before I have a video or a guitar that I can offer you that is better value than the Chinese fakes, I would like to continue to buy some of these Harley Benton guitars, because I think in the interim they're the best possible value that you could want. They're incredibly priced. The first one that I bought, the SG copy, was amazing. Really, really good quality guitar, lovely to play, really well set up. I know there have been a few comments saying that they're not all they're cracked up to be, but every experience that I've had with this SG has been positive. Also, a good friend of mine, Squazoo68 over in the US, has just bought a Jumbo Dreadnought, and he's delighted with it. He immediately gigged with it and gave me great feedback on it. So what I intend to do is, until I've got a Milton guitar to offer you, I'm going to do a few more reviews and unboxings on these Harley Bentons rather than the Chinese fakes, because I think they're better value. So I'm going to give you the choice of the next one that I buy to unbox and review for you. And here is a little clip of your options. So there we go, folks. Those are the options that you've got, and I hope it's something different. Each one of them something different to something I've bought before. And I will put up a link just down below for you to go and vote on which one I should buy. And I will buy it and I'll unbox it. And I may even, in fact, I'm pretty sure I'm going to do a competition for it or a giveaway. So choose the one you like, because you may actually end up with it. So I hope that I must set a date, I suppose, for closing on this. So let's say the end of November 2015 for voting. And I won't make the vote live so that people can view it until after all the votes are cast. And then I'll make a video letting you know which one won. In fact, I'll give you the full rundown of the scores on the doors. I would like to do a few little shout outs now, and I've got 3 channels that have got fairly good viewing results already and good subscriptions, but they've been in touch with me or somebody's recommended them to me, and so I will give a shout out, and I do think these channels are worth you going to have a little look at. And that is, we'll start with Randy Schartiger, and he's from the States, and he's been in touch with me a couple of times and said could I give him a shout out, so I'm more than happy to do that. He's got a great channel and he's a great player, so do go and check him out. Also, similarly, somebody shouted out Jack Broadbent for me. Another really good player and well worth a look, so go over and have a look at his channel. And finally, a guy from the UK, David Locke, who's got a few independently released albums and's got a YouTube channel and is a great player. And it's nice to support another fellow Brit, so go and have a look at his channel as well. I also want to feature a couple of channels today. One, a special hello to Clarence Clay Warner over in the USA in his lair, who I've been getting a little bit more friendly with recently. We've been in touch a couple of times and to and fro with emails, and I'm hoping to FaceTime with you soon or to Google Hangout with you and have a good chat and get to know you a bit better, because you seem like a really nice guy. And what's more, I was really flattered to come forth on your top 5 YouTube channels, one ahead of the Tone King and one behind Ryan Fluff Bruce, which is a huge compliment for me. I'm really glad you like the channel that much, Clay, and yeah, really nice guy. And the second channel I'd like to feature today is a guy that I have been talking to and having a bit of Google Hangout time with, and that's a guy called Sean Redmond. He's also from the UK, he's from up north, and he's looking to do some more reviews soon and build up his channel, and I wanted to give him a bit of encouragement to start with that. So I've got a link down below to all the channels that I've listed, including Sean's, but what I would like to do is give you a little bit of a video that I've had permission from him to include in any of my videos, and it's a beautiful tribute to his late father, and I'll let you have a listen, and I think you'll agree he's a nice player and he is a really nice guy, so hoping he'll get up and going with his reviews soon, and wishing him the best of luck with that. So there you go, Sean Redmond with, I think it was I Dreamed a Dream from Les Mis. Really nice version of that, and I hope you enjoyed it. Some guitar news this week. John Lennon's Gibson J160E that was lost. He did the original recordings of Please Please Me album on that guitar, and he lost it, and it turned up in 1967 in a San Diego music store, but it was only in 2008 that the true provenance of the guitar come to light, and they realised it was John Lennon's guitar. And that's just sold this weekend at Julien's live auction. I haven't seen the results of that yet, but I'm sure somebody will tell me. But I know that it opened at $300,000, alongside a Kurt Cobain cardigan that was expected to fetch between $40,000 and $60,000, and Ringo's Ed Sullivan and show, and also their first live show in the States, the Drumhead, the Beatles Drumhead from Ringo's kit, which was expected to fetch over $1 million. I don't know how that did, but it'd be interesting to find out. And yeah, so some interesting guitar news this week. Also, just finally, I've got a little unboxing video for you, as promised at the start of the video, and it's actually what you're listening to now. I've bought a new recorder, which is battery operated, so that I can be a little bit more mobile with the GoPro, which is also battery operated, and I can hopefully do videos for you from multiple locations, maybe even some music stores, if you'd like me to do that. So do let me know in the comments down below, but first of all, go and have a look at this unboxing. Okay, what we have here today, folks, is a little unboxing, and as you might be able to see from the SD card, it's something electronic, something that's going to help me to make portable videoing a lot easier, or at least portable sound, and it is the Zoom H4n SP. This is a card that came with it, with some free offers for something. I might check that out. E-Global, sorry, Central, I might check that out. And we've got the SD card here that comes with it as well. So, what does it say? This is the handy recorder, is a favourite of audio and video aficionados everywhere. It offers 4 tracks of simultaneous recording, built-in XY stereo microphone, and advanced features such as timestamping, phantom power, and mid-side decoding, as well as onboard multi-effects and guitar/bass amp modelling, which is handy. Rugged, lightweight and versatile, the H4n is a great audio companion for anything from live concert recording to location videography to music making. Features built-in XY stereo mics, record at either 90 degrees or 120, broadcast waveform format, BWF, compatible timestamp and track marker, auto record and pre-record feature so you never miss a moment, built-in reference speaker to check recordings, variable speed playback capability for phrase training, stamina mode enables 11 hours of continuous battery life, 4 channels of simultaneous recording using the built-in and external mics. So the reason I bought this is obviously I'm so impressed with my R16 that I figured that for portable recording this Zoom box would be the ideal. So I'm just going to do a little unboxing of it for you today, see what you think. I might put in the details where I got it from. Oh look, it comes in a really nice handy waterproof case. What else comes in the box? Let's have a look. Packaging cardboard. The manual, which we all know will never get used. So SD cards are not bundled with this product. Well, that's handy because they've sent me one. So, comes in that and comes with a set of batteries. And that, I think, yep, is that. That's all it is. There we go. So, nice and easy unboxing. I like this little case it comes in. That's a good idea. And there it is. The Zoom H4n recorder. And that's the other thing I remember this comes with as well. It comes with a camera mount on it as well, which is rather handy because then it can be mounted to a camera tripod at a nice easy level. And the other thing, most importantly, it comes with XLR, well, combination inputs on the bottom, 1 and 2. First impressions, it's quite a reasonable weight. It feels okay, it feels pretty solidly built. Buttons feel quite responsive. It does feel a little bit plasticky, but hey, for the amount of money, it's pretty good value. I'm going to pop the batteries in now and also find out where the SD card goes, and we will try to make a quick comparison recording between the H4n and the built-in mics in that and the Rode M3 mic that I'm recording this speech through now, and I'll leave it off of stamina mode for now. Stamina mode button is just on the inside of the battery compartment there. So we'll pop that back on. So I believe this only... Oh no, there is a point to input a DC power supply, but that doesn't come with that, and I guess I'd have to look in the manual to find out how that works. Right, let's try that on. There it comes. Zoom. Excellent. Now loading, it says. No card. Haha. Of course no card. Card goes in the side there. Let's open this little devil up. I've got enough of these that I probably could have put a spare one in it, but what the hey. It comes with this one, so we'll use this one. Let's get rid of that rubbish. Okie dokie. In goes the card, and then it says loading. Fantastic. Now loading, and we've got the input set to mic. I guess if you put the others on, it'll select. Oh, hang on, it's loading still. Get the SD card in. Ah, no data. Excellent. Well, that's what you'd expect. There's the mic level on the side that I'm accidentally touching. And there's a menu there, and I guess that's the internal speaker. I reckon if I push 1 and 2, yeah, definitely it goes to 1 and 2. I'm not sure how you get all of the 4 channel working, but I'm sure I'll work that out in time. So let's give this a try. Now I see on the top that the way to change it from 90 degree to 120 degree recording is literally to turn these microphones. So I think we'll leave it in 120 mode, if that's right. Oh, I reckon it'll be from the front. Yep, it is. So we'll pop it into 120 mode, get a nice wide space. I'm a little confused as to why I'm seeing nothing on the register, but maybe you got to put it in record mode first. Here we go. Yep, that looks pretty good. And now I'm going to press play to get it started, I'm imagining. And now we're recording with the Zoom. So we'll go from the Rode M3 across to the Zoom recorder. And of course, usually in the field, I won't be using these built-in microphones. I will be using the plug-in at the bottom of the Zoom recorder. It does phantom powering. So it will run all of my phantom powered microphones. So there we have the Zoom H4n, and hopefully this is giving a nice sound as well as the M3. So this is the M3, this is the Zoom and the M3. I'll change it to 90 degree pattern, see what the difference is. Okay, this is now the Zoom on the 90 degree pattern. I don't know if you can hear any difference in that, but we will soon find out. Okay, there we have the unboxing. Enjoy. So there's the Zoom H4n SP, and I think you'll agree that through this Rode M3, which I've had to substitute out because my Sennheiser MKH416 P48 lost the will to live during the last one of this video, probably because I talked it to death. But I've got to get that fixed, and I'll be getting that fixed and back up and running soon because I do love that mic. But in the interim, I love the Rode M3, and it's running through the Zoom H4n SP as we speak, and I think you'll agree combination's quite good, nice and clear, and I think audio on YouTube videos is really important, folks. I've watched many videos on how to make good YouTube videos so that I'm making good content for you, and yeah, people always recommend good sound. It's certainly Pixie Lick's favourite thing to remind us that people will forgive a bit of grainy video, but they won't forgive poor sound. So hopefully this has come out nice this time, and hopefully you like the Zoom H4n SP, which I can thoroughly recommend. I've done 3 videos on it now, and it's only taken up 2 AA batteries, and that's including phantom powering this rather thirsty mic. So until next time, when I will be back with the answers to the Harley Benton vote. Incidentally, my apologies to those of you who have kindly pointed out that I was saying Tomman instead of Thomann. The German manufacturer or outlet that retails Harley Benton guitars is called Thomann. And so I apologise for getting that wrong. I didn't know. I haven't heard it before, and hopefully you'll forgive me. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling on now. Be back soon with more on MILTON Guitars. Be back soon with the result of your vote and the unboxing video as well very soon. In the meantime, take good care, folks.
So, Fat Man, who is this China Guitar Sceptic fellow?
I have absolutely no idea, but I am going to subscribe to his channel.
Oh, good idea. You know what? I might even join you.